Galnet News Digest, 10th of July, 3304. We read the news so you don't have to. In this week's news, Thargoids don't have crabs. It's official. The Paramour Profile. Princess Asbo goes live. Thargoids don't have crabs. Official. Rumours of a Thargoid interdiction in the Crab Nebula this week have been attributed to a vivid imagination and too much onion head. According to members of the Paradox Wing, a Commander HCR Papyrus was interdicted and destroyed in the early morning of 8th of July by Thargoids in an unarmed exploration vessel. That's the commander who was in the unarmed vessel, not the Thargoids. There weren't any Thargoids. It's not clear just what did happen, but the commander in question certainly woke up nursing a headache and a rebuy. However, Canon Interstellar has now thoroughly swept the area and announced it safe for travel. If you want to see crabby Thargoids, go to Deciat. Meanwhile, a Commander Dr. Kai, who's suspected of being a Thargodian fifth columnist, led a party of explorers on a suicide mission to the Blue Snowball Nebula. At least 30 ships are believed to have been destroyed when the Death Cultists committed their final act on the 8th of July. It's believed that the minds behind this act of wanton destruction and death are the same minds who are organising the Distant Worlds 2 expedition, which has already attracted several thousand applicants. Any would-be explorers are advised to exercise extreme caution around Dr. Kai and his henchman, Evil Eramis, the Tharg Lover. The Paramour Profile. So, the People's Princess is to marry a Fed. Aisling has the shame of her father Harold, who was declared unfit to be emperor on account of his dissolute lifestyle. But who is Ambassador Jordan Rochester? Is there any scandal in his family? What's the lowdown on the ambassador who dares to date a princess? The Rochester family hails from Biggs Colony in Altair, a big star system, and Granddaddy Apollo Rochester was a star all right, ending up owning pretty much the whole planet. Fast forward 200 years and a whole succession of successful Rochesters flicker past, until we come to Isolde Rochester, Liberal, Member of Congress and a supporter of the opposition, headed up by Felicia Winters. Old Mammy Rochester has 5 children: Jupiter, Juno, Jocasta, Jordan and Jonah. She really likes the initials JR. Jupiter Rochester is by far the most affluent, running a big chunk of core dynamics and building up a stack of valuable share options and performance-related bonuses. It's said that every time a core dynamics ship is purchased, Jupiter Rochester becomes 1,000 credits richer. Sisters Juno and Jocasta lead successful military careers, attaining respectively Vice Admiral and Post Captain in the Federal Navy. Junior Rochester Jonah has no job, no title, and no prospects, and is currently believed to be sponging off his successful siblings. That leaves Jordan Rochester himself, 6 years the senior of bride-to-be Princess Aisling. He's a trusted envoy for the Federation, but now he's seduced, or been seduced by, a senior Imperial. What will become of his career? It's hard to believe the Federation will let him continue in his role with this massive conflict of interests. Princess Asbo goes live. In related news, soon-to-be-wed self-publicising Imperial Princess Aisling Duvall, 28, who lives in luxury in her palace in Semias while she campaigns against drug use and slavery, is reported to be considering becoming a streamer. Streamers play games in return for donations. Having turned down the loaded Senator Caspian Leopold in favour of the relatively impecunious Ambassador Rochester, she needs every credit she can get. Having reviewed the tactics of other successful streamers, Aisling intends to stream incognito, calling her stream "Hello, it's Asbo," and swapping her blue wig for a ginger one. Perhaps she's underestimating how likely it is that many commanders will recognise her by her unfeasibly large prismatics. Aisling knows that on her stream she must be happy and bubbly, and that she must repeat things 3 times. Guys, she needs to repeat them 3 times. Just in case you didn't know, 3 times. She also knows that she must frequently stop what she's doing and be speechless in awe about something amazing, like a solar flare or a planet that looks like a potato, and that she must burst into tears whenever a viewer makes a donation. Using these simple techniques, Princess Aisling is reported to be hopeful that not only can she move herself even more firmly into the spotlight of publicity, but also that she can fund her do-gooding campaigns and have a bit left over for herself. And that's this week's Galnet News. Guys, it's this week's Galnet News. Just in case you didn't know, it was this week's Galnet News. Galnet News, we read the news so you don't have to.